Welcome back for part 2 of our JVC tutorial. Now you know that this is part 2 because I'm wearing the same clothes. Cue the music. So for part 2 of our JVC 150 tutorial, we're going to show you how to put the camera into automatic mode. Step 1, make sure you turn on the camera. And after that, you want to open up the LCD screen, right? And you'll know that the camera's on because you see some image on the LCD screen. So you open up the LCD screen, what you want to do is you want to check if there's an M or an A at the top of the screen. If it says M, it's in manual mode, but if it says A, it's in automatic mode. In this case, it says M, so I'm going to change it to A. To do that, on the side of the camera, there's a button that says Full Auto. You're going to have to hit that a couple times to change this camera into Full Auto mode. So check this out. If you look at the screen at the same time, I'll press this button twice. 1, 2, and now it says Auto. That is in an automatic shooting mode. So that's step 1 in terms of trying to put this camera into Full Auto. Cool? All right, next step. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your focus is set to autofocus, right? So if it's autofocusing, the camera is choosing what to focus on. If it's on manual focus, you get to choose what to focus on. I want to make sure that it's on autofocus. To do that, you want to check on the right side of the screen whether or not it says AF or MF. In this case, it says AF because I didn't check earlier, so I'm good. But if it says MF, or you want to change it to MF, or you want to change it back to AF, what you got to do is you want to find this button next to Full Auto that says AF/MF. You want to press that button to change this setting right here. So I'll press that once. You'll notice it changes to MF. I'll press it again. AF. All right, so that's how you change your focusing mode to autofocusing mode and to manual focusing mode and vice versa. Cool. The next thing you want to know is how do you zoom? Well, there's a couple ways to zoom, but I'm going to show you the easiest way. On the right side of the camera, next to the on-off switch, is this toggle right here on top of the camera. This is your zoom rocker. If you press down on the W, it'll go wide. Oh, it doesn't show there. It'll go wide, and if you press T, it'll go tighter, or you'll zoom in. That's your zoom button, or your zoom rocker. Cool, that's step 3 in terms of operating it in automatic mode. Finally, the last step is how do you record, right? You're gonna go out there, if you don't know how to record, then you pretty much failed. There's actually 3 ways on this camera to record, so if you don't remember one of them, I don't know what's wrong with you. But here's the main way to record. On the back of the camera, next to the on and off switch, there's a button right here. That's one of your record buttons, so you can hit that to record, right? And you'll know it's recording because something happens, there's some lights there. I think it's recording, right? The other way to hit record is if you go to the LCD screen, there's also another record button there. So you can't say that the record button was broken, right? So you can hit that to hit record. You also know you're recording because when you record on the screen, it says REC for record. If you hit that record button again, it will change to say STBY or standby. Now the third way to record on this camera, back to this side of the camera, there's a button on top. That's also a record button. And so that's pretty much most of the settings to put this camera into automatic mode and to operate it in automatic mode. You don't have to worry about anything else except essentially framing and zooming. Cool. But there's one more thing that you have to know before we end the episode. Back to this side of the camera. One thing you cannot put into automatic or manual mode is this thing here called the ND filter. What the ND filter is it's kind of like the camera's sunglasses. I know everybody likes to call it the sunglasses, but what it does is it actually turns the image darker if you turn it on. All right, so here's the image now. To turn it darker, you can hit that, put that ND filter into the on position, and it turns the image darker. Why do you do that? Hopefully you listened in class to find out. I'm not going to tell you today. Cool? Later.